Hiya, welcome to day 9. Today I thought we would do a little bit of shoulder release. I think I mentioned in an earlier video I've always got sore and achy shoulders, and I've got an old injury in this left one, so it crunches and hurts all the time. Now I'm going to use a strap for this. But what I want you to know is it doesn't need to be a strap. It needs to be something that's not stretchy, really. So it can be a dressing gown belt, a belt, something. If it's got a buckle or something, just be careful so you're not going to whack yourself in the head with it. But we're just going to start off by warming up our shoulders and hands a little bit. So let's take some shrugs. I'm doing this at the end of a work day. So I've been sat at the laptop all day, shoulders are crunchy, so just getting everything moving. And then I'm going to do a couple of cat-cows. So I'm going to drop my chin to my chest. You can really pull on your knees if you want to add a bit of traction into there. And then I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to stick my bum out, lift my chest. And let's do 2 more. And then I'm just going to have a shake. Let that go. I'm going to release some tension in my hands and my fingers as well. I'm going to do a video one of the days where we're going to be looking at some kneeling poses, and often in yoga you spend a lot of time on your hands. And first of all, I'm going to show you when we do some kneeling poses, I'm going to show you a way to mitigate against that. But doing some rolls with your hands, and I can hear and feel all sorts of clicking, is always helpful. I'm going to just gently, I'm not pressing down really hard because you want to feel that in there, but you don't want it to be painful. And do that on the other side. Brilliant. And then I'm going to get my strap. Now what we're looking to achieve here is full rotations of the shoulders. So what I would say is if your shoulders are painful, don't do this. Just do some gentle rolling. And as I say, my shoulders are achy and crunchy, but this doesn't hurt, so I don't want you to do anything that hurts. And what I'm looking for, I'm going to be taking my arms all the way back, and I want to be able to do that without bending them. So if they're here, I'm going to have to bend. So I'm going to hold onto the strap really tight and take my arms up, and I can already tell I need a bit more space, and I'm going to take that behind. But let's do this slowly because this is a really big movement in our shoulders. As if I haven't quite given myself enough room to do this. You get to see all the strange little nooks and crannies of this flat. And I really like the way this feels. Just take it slowly, carefully. If you want to rest when you get to the bottom, do. Let's do 2 more of these. And then I'm going to let that go. Give everything a shake, just checking the time. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my arm behind me. So we've done a version of this before, so that this elbow is pointing up, and then I'm going to reach behind and I'm going to grab hold of the strap. And this is going to be different for everybody, but all this is doing, can you see I'm trying to lift up my right elbow and I'm pulling back with my left arm, and that's just really opening up my shoulder. And again, if it hurts, if it doesn't feel good, you can take a gentler version of this. And then I'm going to swap that over. And as I've said before, it's going to be different on every side. There's never much movement in this shoulder compared to the right one. I'm just going to concentrate on trying to open up my chest. And don't forget to breathe. And let that go. I'm going to do one more for the shoulders. I'm going to take my arms up again. And then I'm going to move my left hand down. And if you lean over slightly, then you can feel that stretch down your right hand side. And then take that to the other side. And let's go once more to each side. And then I'm going to let the strap go. Just checking on the time. I'm going to do one more thing with the strap, but we're going to do this for legs. Now, one of my least favourite poses in the whole world in yoga is ostensibly one of the simplest. It's called staff pose, and you sit with your legs out in front of you. I've got incredibly short hamstrings, so this always feels really difficult for me, and we do a forward fold from here. But because, I'm just going to show you from the side, because my hamstrings are so short, I have to put a lot of bend in my knees, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. It's not about pushing ourselves into positions that we can't manage. But what we can do is we can use a strap to help. So I'm going to bring the strap around the balls of my feet. And what we're looking for when we're doing a forward fold from here, I'm going to just move your bum cheeks out of the way. And rather than dipping forwards with our back, we're looking at keeping our back nice and flat. And that's a huge stretch for me down the back of the hamstrings. Now lots of you will have much more flexibility and will have much more room in here, so you might be able to bend down much further, but that's what you're looking for, that stretch down the back of your legs. And let's take a few breaths here. And then I'm going to move the strap and gently give my legs a little shake. And then I'm going to come back to center. So that was just doing a little bit of work with straps. There's lots of other things that we can do, but that was a sort of introduction, and give it a go. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.